Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to make a video checking in to see how people are doing. You know, it's a lot of disagreements going around. It's a lot of Ten of Wands being returned, a lot of Nine of Wands being returned, a lot of Seven of Cups being returned. All those manipulations and illusions and delusions and everything that was supposed to disintegrate me is going back to those that were offering the disintegrations and were serenading in my pains, and the difficulties that I were bound to. But now that that has been unhinged and unlocked and reversed and returned to sender, I'm doing very well. The elevation, the leveling up, the determination to not only disengage with things that does not serve my highest purpose, but serve the world. If it's not going to help me learn a lesson so that I can teach someone else, it's not for me. My previous video, Walking Like You Talk It, is basically being able to lead by example and be the example that you lead by. A lot of people wanted to use my past and the difficulties and the backfalls and the backlogs to destroy my character. And a lot of people fail to realize not only were they doing that to me, they were doing it to other people. People lost a lot of people in the situation, trying to come for me, trying to disrupt and send everything towards me, and it ended up backfiring. A lot of people are confused. A lot of people are in the empty state of, why did I do that? But why you did it. You did it because you were a bully. You did it because that's what you were used to. That's what you were attuned to. It's like listening to the same station every day. And then one day that station just goes away. And then you wondering like, damn, that station comes on every day. Why is it gone? That's because you are so used to doing the same thing, not growing, not trying to help other people around you. See, a lot of people are still in a selfish mindset, and thinking that being in that selfish mindset is going to cause me to be a victim, cause me to feel some sort of anger, some sort of anguish. It's not going to cause me to do any of that, because I know that not only did I heal myself, I'm here to heal the lost, heal the innocent ones. A lot of people think that I was only here for the mortal realm, but I'm here for the spiritual realm too. And that's what I'm focused on. The justice, the personifications, the ambiguity, the things that were caused to send people to the spiritual world early. As a medium, I am able to connect with what you call the deceased. I call the living, because when you die, you still are living. Energy doesn't die. Souls doesn't die. It may be vacant on the physical realm, but in the spiritual realm, there's no vacancies. So, as a medium, I'm here to help ensure that those that were sacrificed by those that were trying to sacrifice me are able to get justice. See, a lot of people thought that hurting me will benefit them, and to keep things that were hidden like skeletons in their closets, it wouldn't come to the light. But you have to look at closets like coffins. Look at skeletons or bones. You know, darkness, dirt, hidden accessories, hidden agendas. While everybody was trying to play in my closet and trying to prepare me and preparation for my coffin. See, you should have been paying attention to your own bones, your own skeletons. See, a lot of people walking around so scared of their shadows and so scared of the things they are seeing, the projections of the entities and deities that they were summoning to send towards me. You have to understand that I'm not scared of any entity or deity. See, my whole life as a child, I've been speaking to spirits. People always wondering why I was always rocking and I always had earphones on my ear, just listening to music and just tuning everything out. Just because I tune you out in the hearing sense, I didn't tune you out with my eyes. See, I was always catching things, like everybody trying to shoot their shot, hit a field goal, hit a touchdown, but people don't look at their journey as a elevation, as a classic elevation. A lot of people felt as though if they continue to put swords in my bag, backstab me, stab me from the front, back, side to side, they felt as though if they took everything physically from me, I wouldn't be able to trust God and trust my intuition and be insightful, and I will give up on the betterment of the world. See, being someone as selfless as me and that's always wanting to make sure other people don't have to cry those tears and being able to, hold people, even if it's from a distance away, a world away. I'm still here to hold you, to comfort you. And I always give thanks to my ancestors and spirit guides because I know how they felt. I know the pain and the anguish. See, everybody trying to say what their ancestors went through, not realizing that what you got in front of you, all this material things you have in front of you, you're not grateful. But everybody's trying to throw their ancestors in the air. Throw the slavery and the bondage and all this, but you're not even trying to correct and heal within your household. Heal your passageways for your children. A lot of people just bringing children in the world just to build incomes, build a foundation of material things, and then cast their children aside, unknowing that without those children, you wouldn't be in the category of banking. You're a lot of people look at children as network, but they don't want to help the child elevate, help the child to see why health is wealth and it's important to be able to heal so that you can live long enough to pass down the healing journey and the fundamentals that is needed to be able to not only electrify but also to show the crucials for them being able to pass down what they have learned. Like how you walk it, like you talk it. So, I just wanted to make this video and just let people know, look, all these wands you're trying to throw towards me and these swords you're trying to cast in my direction like a bow and arrow. See, you're not Cupid. There's no, and you're not, what's his name? Anyway, you're not Cupid, there's no love coming from you because all it was manipulation. You have to understand that for every time and effort you put into your passion to cause pain and anguish towards me, you're putting that into your ancestors and your bloodline, your blood lineage. And you have no one to blame but yourself. So make sure that all those entities and deities that are showing up, they're showing up because they're getting their justice. You're scared because you can't trap them. And they're not going to make no deals with you. I let them know that they don't have to make deals with you. They can do what is necessary. See, while you were in the background sacrificing sacred ones, trying to elevate on selfishness, on greed, on just pangs of others, because you were getting off. You were nutsing and coming to off of pains of other people. Now you're going to sit and you're going to see why purgatory, and being able to understand why there's unlawful things you cannot do. Meaning worldly things you cannot do. See, if you want to do something to yourself, take accountability for that. But don't try to bring other people into it. Don't try to bring the spiritual realm into it. And don't try to bring God into it. Everyone was praying for people's downfalls and people being fired and people dying and being hungry and, smelling like piss and shit. But now that the light is here, which is now people want to get on their knees and pray to God, when in the background you were going to the spiritual realms and you were conjuring and you were calling up all types of deities and entities from the underworld and the overlords. You got to understand that's my family. You have to understand that your calls are going unanswered for reasons. See, you try to put me on a chopping block. Just because you betray your own kind doesn't mean my family do the same thing, because my family don't. You have to understand that my essence is from God, from the divine, from the universe, from the spiritual realms. And that's why you will deal with every ramification. Just because you hate your own and you will go against your own, betray your own with a kiss. Just because you appreciate Judases just like you, don't mean I'm the same way. Doesn't mean that my family are a bunch of Judases. Doesn't mean that. See, just because I was born in this world, placed in this world, don't mean I am of the world, by the world. I was only here to help bring peace, help people see that, stop blaming everybody and take accountability for your actions. Everybody thinks that judging everybody and trying to condemn everybody and trying to, trying to feel as though they can make room in God's house for the next individual. You don't even know if you got a seat in God's house. So how are you trying to pass out pamphlets and do all these extras when you do not even know whether or not you're going to even be able to sit in front of God and be able to get a welcome home, my faithful child, So while everybody's trying to embark on their journeys, in selfish ways and selfish means and meagers, you have to understand that God is a selfless God. While everybody's worried about race and gender and sexualities and, I love everybody for them. You have to understand, just because someone don't love you, that doesn't mean everyone doesn't love you. Coming from somebody that loves and respects people. You're not going to get that same energy. But at the end of the day, whether you like red, you like pink, you like yellow, you like green, no matter what alphabet you are or you go by, to me, I see love. I see colors, the orbs, the souls are reflections of colors, the beacons, beams of light. So if nobody ever told you that they love you, I love you. Don't ever feel as though you're not welcome into God's house because you like women and you're a woman, and you like men and you're a man. See, it's all about the purities. It's all about your intentions. A lot of these churches are behind doors doing the opposite of what they say in front of their congregations. You got to understand that no, you would never find God in a church, And people need to understand that if you feel uncomfortable around someone, God's going to make you feel comfortable. God's not going to sit up here and yell at you and point at you and make you feel as though you're not worth anything. When God died for the world, he died for the world. There was no, okay, you can't get in, you can't get in, you can't. It's all about journeys. It's all about elevation. It's all about learning. And like I said in the previous video also, you could be a woman in this life, but you could have been a man in the other life. You could have been a different color. You could have been an animal. You could have been molecules, atoms. You could have been anything. But it's all about understanding and learning and healing. Not dredging up the past, trying to put your actions and your ways and your consequences on everybody else, but standing by and standing on everything you do and everything you say. So, it's people that brought up my past and me liking women and being attractive to women. But you know what? I got that right to be attractive to male or female. You know why? Because I can love. I know how to love everything. I know how to embrace. So if I've been accepted into heaven, I am part of heaven, the heavenly host. So I can say that I can pick what I want to pick, because I know that no matter what, I give honor and praise to God. I'm able to learn lessons. I'm able to help women understand the worth and the love and just the beauty, the essence that they deserve so much more. And it's not even on a physical scale. It's on the mental, the emotional, the spiritual scale. Let them know, look, you're gorgeous, let me know you're handsome. Don't let nobody take your crown. Don't let nobody tell you you're not worth anything. Because at the end of the day, they're not worth anything. If you're so caught up and consumed with trying to put a percentage on other people, but you're lowering your percentage, when you so fixated on how somebody else look at you as, or see you as, you lowering your percentage. Because you're putting all your time into trying to figure out your worth. When God sees your worth, see, God's going to give you your 100%. You don't got to worry about subtracting and deducting and trying to bargain and pay off somebody just so they can see you as somebody else. You don't have to worry about hopping on no operating table trying to satisfy the world feelings and their thoughts and consumptions in the way they see you. See, once you pass your test, you're able to be blessed. You're able to transition the way you want to transition. As long as you do it right and you do it in the right way, and you always give thanks. You always do it with regards and respect, and do it with lessons and helping other people learn. Other people see and understand that no matter how hard times are, or no matter how hard situations get, at the end of the day, God ain't gonna deduct my percentage. God is always going to see my values and my worth. See, so why people feel as though digging up dirt on me and trying to find something that will benefit them, thing is, my beneficiary is God, my ancestors, my spirit guides. So all, so all those wills and, insurance policies that people got on my head. See, one thing is that you're not the benefactor. You didn't put me here and you would never be able to take me out. Like I said, benefactor is God. My ancestors, my spirit guides, the spiritual realm. And as it is above, so below, I'm needed here. So why people are still trying to find errors and find something that they can negotiate with, you have to understand that you could do all the negotiating in the world, but the spiritual realm doesn't need humans, need mortals. See, the universe doesn't need more. See, this the only realm, 3D realm, that mortals could live on physically. You have to understand that. Those other universes doesn't need Earth. Earth needs the other physical realms. Well, the other realms, and you have to appreciate those other universes and those other realms. The test is moving from the 3D to the 5D. But that's not the end. See, you have to continue to elevate. It's like when you're born, you're a baby, but you grow up. So you got to understand that's also not only the cycle of the mortal life, but that's the cycle of the spiritual enlightenment, the spiritual knowledge, the wisdom that comes with building, comes with the being great, being part of the stars, being part of the spheres. Everybody rather have their star on Hollywood Boulevard, but would you want somebody stepping on your star? If somebody has to place your star on the ground, your percentage has already decreased. You're worth being walked on. And that's what it represents. The stars on the ground, Hollywood Boulevard, represents you've been walked all on. See, when your stars are in the sky, they can't take them. They can't pick them out. And people got to understand that. I'd rather have my stars in the sky where nobody will be able to see them, take them, know where they're at, let alone walk on. So stay blessed. Thank you.